Go to the movies with Charleston Symphony October 14th at the Gaillard Center. Reconnect with timeless music from classic movies such as Titanic, Breakfast at Tiffany's, The Wizard of Oz, West Side Story, Jurassic Park, and more. Spend an unforgettable evening with the music from the movies. Get your tickets at charlestonsymphony.org. It's the opening concert of the Charleston Symphony Pops season October 14th at the Gaillard.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Yuriy Bekker, and I'm Artistic Director of the Charleston Symphony, and I'm here with my dear friend and colleague, Micah Gangwer. Micah is one of the violinists. He's our assistant concertmaster of the Charleston Symphony, but he also sits concertmaster for all the Pops concerts because I'm on the podium. And we're so excited about our opening Pops concert, which is on Friday, October 14th at 7:30 p.m. at the Gaillard Center, and that's music of the movies. Micah, are you excited about this program?
Yes, I do. Definitely. It's one of the concerts I look forward to every year.
Me as well. What I really like, Micah, about music of the movies is that this music really relates to everybody because everybody loves movies. I don't know anyone who doesn't like some fun film, right?
Yeah, definitely. And these are like the sort of pieces where you hear them maybe on the radio and you don't realize what they're from.
Absolutely. And something that I want to tell our audience is that just imagine these movies and there's no music. Just imagine Jurassic Park without the Jurassic Park theme, or the famous King's Speech and not having Beethoven's seventh slow movement. It will feel very bare. And so the music, elements of music adds so much to the screen and the screenplay. So we thought it would be great idea to have music of the movies. And we have it pretty much every year. This is a fourth edition. So some films that I'm really excited about are that we're going to play music from: Titanic, Jurassic Park, La La Land, West Side Story, The Wizard of Oz, Lincoln, Breakfast at Tiffany's, Austin Powers, Dances with Wolves, and Phantom of the Opera. And of course, some of these are musicals, but they all won multiple awards. I think what will be fun to do right now is to invite some of our guests. You see, in our Pops show, not only do we have orchestral features, but we also have vocalists and special guests. And today we have 2 out of the 3 guests. We have a wonderful soprano, Shanelle Woods, here with us. And we have a tenor, Eddie Brennan, joining us. And both are phenomenal singers, and they really truly help make the show our best. And welcome both to both. And Shanelle, I have a question for you.
Sure.
What do you think people love music from the movies?
Oh, I think you and Micah touched on some of this earlier, right? But just that nostalgia that's associated with some of these movies. Like, these are movies that we grew up with. They remind us of our youth. They remind us of simpler times, or, if you've been sitting around with your family watching these movies, you remember how you felt at those climactic moments in the film and what song was playing, right? So I think they just have this ability to bring us back to this really nostalgic place and help us remember those really joyful moments.
It truly ignites memories with your loved ones, your families, or perhaps a friend, or maybe a first date night.
Yeah, exactly. So many music communicates so many things, right? And so we don't even realize sometimes when we're watching these films, like, how important the underscoring was in that moment. But it's true, like you said, if you took the music out, it'd be a completely different experience.
And Eddie, what are some of your favorites on the program that you see that we're going to do?
Well, of course, the West Side Story suite is always going to be one of my favorites. The music of Bernstein and the lyrics of Sondheim just are timeless. So it's going to be an honor to get on stage back at the Gaillard with y'all at the Pops. The last time I sang with you was back in early 2019, I believe, and that was music from James Bond. So I'm very excited to rejoin you guys with some more movie hits.
Exactly. It's really great to have you back with us. And Shanelle has sung with the symphony before for young people's concerts. So we're excited to bring her back and feature her on one of our main series. Now, Shanelle, tell us about the pieces you'll be performing.
Sure. So speaking of classic movie musicals, I will be singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, always a favorite from The Wizard of Oz. Definitely another movie moment where it just brings back all this rush of emotions when you hear a song like that with full orchestral arrangement. And I'll also be singing Think of Me from Phantom of the Opera. And, they just announced they were closing after many, 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 many years on Broadway. So seems a fitting tribute to add to our program as this show brings itself to a close. So I'm really looking forward to singing that one as well.
Eddie, so
Yes.
tell us, what are you going to be performing at the Pops?
I'm going to be singing, like I mentioned, music of West Side Story. And you guys have found an incredible arrangement of My Heart Will Go On that is normally a Celine Dion hit. But this time around with you guys, we're doing it as a soprano and tenor duet with my dear friend Kayleen Sanchez, who was unable to join us today, but she is just wonderful and is just going to make the best duet partner. I'm very excited to share the stage with her.
This music that we picked, it's just so lush. Micah, don't you agree that it's the compositions we picked are very lush? They're very well orchestrated. Particularly, I really like John Williams' orchestrations. They're just so beautiful, right? Are they tough to play on the violin?
They can be very tough, especially if you haven't practiced your scales in a couple weeks. But yeah, John Williams has this sound that it's John Williams when you hear it, when you play it. It sort of has the same patterns too in the notes when you're performing it. But there are also differences too. But like he has certain chords that you say, I think this is probably John Williams if you're not absolutely sure what that piece of music is.
Well, I'm very excited, you guys. I'm just thrilled that we're coming back to normal after the pandemic, and we hope that this concert will truly uplift everyone's spirits and just bring, as Shanelle said, bring some great memories and for folks to enjoy and come out. So a best way to get tickets is the following. You can go online, charlestonsymphony.org, and you purchase directly from our website. You can call Cindy Branch at 843-723-7528, and she'll get you a seat. And I hope to see you very soon at the Gaillard on Friday, October 14th at 7:30 p.m. And come and join us. And thank you, Shanelle and Eddie and Micah. And I can't wait to be on that stage in our beautiful Gaillard Center and make music together.
Go to the movies with Charleston Symphony October 14th at the Gaillard Center. Reconnect with timeless music from classic movies such as Titanic, Breakfast at Tiffany's, The Wizard of Oz, West Side Story, Jurassic Park, and more. Spend an unforgettable evening with the music from the movies. Get your tickets at charlestonsymphony.org. It's the opening concert of the Charleston Symphony Pops season October 14th at the Gaillard.